Scene above Griffinport. We pan down to the Church of Vespra, where inside a meeting is happening between our adventurers, Roy, Bruce, Dylan, Mr. Grimm, and some of the nuns of Vespra and many other NPCs. And they're all talking about what needs to be done for the growing problems. But for now, things are peaceful in the city, and the sun is shining. And so Sandra, who has been arguing with Mr. Grimm for hours, finally, in a huff, kind of puts her hands down, is like, we can't come to an agreement, so just, I'm walking away. And she goes outside.
Well, this sounds like a victory.
And soon later, she comes back in, and she's like, you know what, guys? We've been arguing for a while now, and it's a beautiful day. It's one of the first we've had in a while. I just think that maybe we need some time to cool off. Do you guys want to go to the beach?
Oh, fuck yes, please.
What's gonna happen at the beach?
Whatever we want.
I mean, we can do whatever we want here.
You get drinks, you hang out, you go fishing, you relax a bit.
These are all things we can do outside, right over there.
Dylan's already getting an umbrella, a picnic basket, towels.
Dylan turns to the back door, where the door just immediately gets kicked open in his face, and Mother Granlin is carrying tremendous sacks of beach equipment.
Dylan Team Rocket blasted away.
Oh.
Hey guys, it's Torchlit Tavern, and today, it's our anniversary. We've been doing this for 3 years now.
Ew.
Holy crap. And to celebrate, we're gonna do a beach episode.
A beach episode.
A beach
Wait, a
episode!
beach episode.
I wore him down! We're doing a beach episode, boys!
The hashtag TTCast episode.
This is.
Ooh, titty cast.
Yup, you finally talked me into it. Today, I am your beach master, Jameson Oxford. We are Torchlit Tavern, a real play Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition podcast, and today we ain't going to do anything important. We are going to kick it on the beautiful sands near Griffinport in the wonderful country of Celestian and just have a good time in celebration of our 3rd year of podcasting.
I can't wait to catch another whale.
To my left.
It is the master of the beach, Dylan Bennett, back again. So excited, so ready for a vacation from this endless fucking nightmare. And it's gonna be great. We're gonna have fun. Jay is only gonna find a weird way to hurt me this time instead of one that hurts my soul.
I told you I have no intentions of hurting.
You've said
Dylan.
it before. You've said it before. You've said
No,
it before.
I
You
have
said
no
it before. You
no
said it
intentions
before.
of hurting Dylan.
I've been lied to before. To my left.
No intention.
Goodness. Hey gang, it's Ryan, and I play Roy. I am a rogue warlock, halfling who has never been to the beach. At least the beach proper. I've been to like fishing in Griffinport, but as far as like a beach hasn't happened. So
Poor baby.
let's find out what happens there on my left.
That's a fun distinction between beach and shore, by the way.
Sure is.
Ooh.
God damn
Man, I thought I was going to come in with the first one, but Randall beat me to it.
You've been gone. He's had to refill the slot.
All right, everybody. Nice to see you back. They dragged me back again. I keep thinking I'm done with these assholes, but here I am. It is me, Mitch. I play Bruce, the master baiter, the old fisherman and the stepdad to everybody in the podcast.
Look at this big beach.
And to my left...
Son of a beach.
Hey, actually.
I want to make it vibrantly clear that Grimm is far too old for you to even be close to considered his stepfather.
I want to state that nothing Grimm does is vibrant. Sepia at best.
Fuck.
Fair enough. I want to make it sepia clear.
I wanted to cut all that, and now I can't. Thanks.
I am now going to picture every scene with Grin in a slight sepia tones. And it's
Yeah,
very good.
like At most, he's usually like a 1920s film or something.
Speaking of Grimm,
Yes, of course. Returning in his role is Jeff, playing the gentleman, the skeleton, Mr. Grimm. And, you know, I'm the kind of guy that really's got to be in the mood to go to the beach. I don't go on a drop of a hat. Grimm's the kind of guy who goes, what the fuck is a beach? Because where he's from, people don't do the beach in autumn. So, like, he's, like, potentially aware of what it is when the sea meets the land, but the activity is weird. But we're going to get into that in a second. Instead, let's pay some bills, and by that I mean let's have some cheap thrills. Let's do some cavern keeping or some tavern keeping, whatever you prefer. So once again, I want to tell each and every one of you, just wonderful, nerdy people, and I know you're nerdy because real recognize real, you know what I'm saying? Word. I want to tell each and every one of you that I really appreciate you, and I think we all do. I can't say for sure about Randall. He just never seems that excited about you people. This is a joke. Obviously, he's super excited all the time. He looks so hurt right now. I wish that you guys could see how hurt he looks.
Arguably, Randall is the most excited anytime anything happens with you people.
Oh, God. That was so worth it just to see the pain on his face. He looked so hurt for a second.
That hurt.
it was so unwarranted as well. Anyway.
What did I do to you?
Oh, God.
How dare you fucking
That was so good.
How he feels.
All right. Anyways, we all care deeply about you, and we really appreciate the fact that you want to join us on this wacky adventure, and for that matter, that you want to interact with us at fucking all is amazing sometimes. But since you do, and if you do, let me tell you how you can. So, let's start off right out the gate. Let's hit with the big players. We got a Facebook.
Facebook.com/Torchlit Tavern.
We got a Twitter.
That's at Torchlit Tavern.
And we're not
We
bad.
got an Instagram.
That's also at Torchlit Tavern.
And if you want to use any of those things and use those crazy pound signs that people refer to as hashtags, we got one of those too.
That's hashtag Torchlit Tavern.
Did I say one? I meant two. Because you could also hashtag TTCast or TittyCast if you're nasty. Let's go.
And hey, guys, just because we're rolling into 21, we wanted to spice things up, add even more content for you. Follow us on OnlyFans.
Also, fuck you, Jeff. I don't know why. See what I mean? Nah, Dylan doesn't get hurt, but Randall is gonna get sucker punched in the intro.
Look us up on OnlyFans, hashtag Torchlit Tavern. It's just all of our video footage of us hurting Randall.
It turns out that I really had no intention. I can't speak for Jeff.
Bro, I feel like he just walked up behind me and just clobbered the side of my head, and I'm cold.
Cold-cocked you. Anyway.
You know what's the most funny about this? I had no intention either.
It sure
was funnier.
sucks to be Randall.
Jeff woke up and chose violence. What the fuck?
I have one of those.
And guys, this is not the day to choose violence because today
No, it's a beach day.
we are doing a beach episode. And
Hey,
I'm going
before
to
you
get
get
real
too deep
with
into
you.
that beach episode, though, these people better know if they want to give that extra amount, care a little bit more, they can also go to the Patreon about that
Oh.
It's patreon.com/Torchlit Tavern.
and tell them before you get too deep into your swimsuits and your volleyballs, you better tell them that we love each and every one of them, and we hope that they like, share, and subscribe, and follow, and do all of that stuff, and help us grow, okay?
Okay.
All right, now you can get into it.
Shit, man.
I'm fucking mad.
I love that intensity, but Bud, it's a beach episode. You got to calm down.
Take it down.
Take it down a notch. You're going to be real intense at the beach.
Sorry, I really needed this beach episode.
You gotta
did.
feel the motion of the ocean, Jeff.
Yep. And like I said, this is our Torchlit Tavern obligatory, apparently, beach episode. They've been telling me they want one forever. I've been telling them they're in Griffinport. It's near a beach. It's on the shore. They seem to... There was this thing that I guess a beach episode has a lot involved. They gave me like a list of top 10 anime beach episodes to watch because honestly, I don't watch that much anime because I'm not a stupid fucking weeb. But
You take that back right fucking now.
no, I will because I did binge watch like all those episodes. And what I learned,
I won't take it back. They're filler episodes at best.
they're filler
the point.
episodes, but they have certain through lines, and that through line is gratuitous TNA. And so that's apparently what I have to bring to this episode.
Yes.
I didn't realize that that's what you meant when I didn't know what I was getting into, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I think I can provide it.
Okay,
Hey guys, is sunscreen just the lotion of the ocean?
Let me
Damn.
tell you, before
I can't even
he
be mad at
fucking
that
strikes with any more of those,
it was
let me tell you, I'm gonna be really fucking surprised if you in an audio medium fucking somehow are able to throw in the amount of TNA that is visible in a anime beach episode. Like, I'm gonna fucking give you a high five the next time I see you if you make this happen.
I will have to do my best. It's about descriptive terms, and I'm going to try to be as descriptive as possible of the Bowen or whatever the hell they call it. And
Well, then let me preface this episode with this. Anybody who gets to this episode, if you are at all inclined with art, I want to see all of the too hot for TV art that you're going to make out of this. It's
Yes.
going to be great.
Yes,
I want
please
it.
do.
Make it all. Make Sandra look exactly the way he describes, hopefully in a good way. Make Mr. Grimm, he's going to be naked, heads up. And
He's
make
just wearing the hat.
just the hat. And make Roy
I just want to be
just
clear.
really
Wait,
uncomfortable on the
It's
beach.
a beach episode. Everybody's got to show some skin. That means that I assume Grimm is
Wait.
here wearing the flesh hood.
Hold on. Grimm isn't wearing the
Wearing
1920s like full body men's
Oh,
swimwear.
well,
the thing with the
hey!
stripes.
Spoilers! We're gonna give everybody a chance to really show off what they're wearing. All right, let's not take that from people.
Let's get into this.
So, as I said, weather has been crazy in Griffinport. It's all over the place. It rains midday, but for some reason this morning it is bright, it is shining, there's a light breeze. It is a perfect day to go to the beach. I haven't really gone into the climate too heavily of Griffinport because it's been so chaotic. What's the point? But Griffinport's climate is a temperate, maybe a little colder than like a Southern California beach, but still, it's a warm day. The water might be a little cold, but if you're brave, it's fucking great to swim in. There are not the heavy waves because you guys are in an inland sea area, not the open ocean. So things like surfing might not necessarily be available, although the weather's a little fucked up and the DM might like it. So waves could be available, but it's not typically something you see on a Griffinport beach. The sands are pearly white and fine, like just fine ground dust. And basically, it's one of those beaches where like you come down from like a grassy knoll that then drops down to the sand. So you guys are cresting the sand. It's you guys, it's Grimm, it's Roy, it's Bruce, it's Dylan, Sobobos and Bobp are unavailable because sadly Strana still isn't on the show. It's also Granlin. Sandra has come with you guys.
Can I just say?
What do you
Can I just say you just described the beach from the Punisher movie?
I mean, it's a
Yeah, you mean a beach?
yeah.
Like
Can I just say, based on the way Griffinport was last we left it, I can assume fishing is a fine on the beach.
Fishing's a fine anywhere.
oh my god, you guys.
So who's on the beach, Jay?
Yeah, thank you.
You guys aren't ready for a feel-good beach episode.
We don't deserve a feel-good beach
We
episode
are
at this point.
Torchlit Tavern, sir. Nothing feels good than identifying the laws and breaking them.
And I'm starting... Oh, that's fair. That's starting to feel why. Anyway. Now, as you guys are leading the charge, as you guys cross that little grassy knoll and touch feet to sand, I would like you to take turns describing what you wore to the beach.
Intro order.
Well,
Yeah, sure. Or whoever... if somebody wishes to go first, they can jump on
Jay,
that.
what are you wearing? What is the DM wearing to the beach?
The world.
he's rocking it.
Wow, gaudy.
Yeah.
Risque.
Yeah. Both. All. All of
That's
that.
a lot of nudity, and
I
not
didn't know.
all at
I
once.
didn't
No
know we were-
nudity.
I didn't know we were going to that kind of beach.
Life is a beach, they say.
Dylan's wearing red swim trunks, of course, with some black trim, and he's got a nice pair of sunglasses on and a nice salmon-colored hat that has in white embroidery "What a Beach" on it.
Is it a baseball cap or like a sun hat?
Dad hat.
What's a dad hat?
It's basically similar to a baseball cap. It's cloth.
Got it.
A dad hat is a baseball cap, but it is one that doesn't have a like a hard front on it.
Yeah, a dad
Perfect.
cap.
Got it.
So
Also, is it
Salmon
like
colored.
is it like the Sandlot where the brim is just too long?
No.
Oh yeah, way too long. No. I'm retconning what he's describing. It's
No,
way
no.
too long.
No.
It's
No.
comically
No.
long. It's like 24 feet long.
That's your character.
No.
Yeah, you don't want to open up that can of worms, Grimm, because I know you're going to be very particular about your beach
I
wear.
can start describing your character. We
Yeah,
can go
we don't
this
want to
way.
open that can of worms.
Hey, let a man make a joke. We're on the beach. Get the stick out your butt. Put
All right,
the sand in there.
so from the 24-foot long duckbill that is Dylan's hat, who jumps off of that thing hitting the beach?
I will
Yeah, I was
happily.
gonna say that seems like it's obviously Roy.
I will happily walk down it and dive right off into these fine white sands in my full regalia that I usually wear all the time, every fucking day. Just some black pants, a black shirt, long sleeve. Gotta wear my cloak of elven kind. Or no, that's not what I wear. What do I
Fucking
wear? I gotta wear my cloak of protection. I wear my boots of elven kind, because why would I take them off? I don't want sand in my toes. And also, I'm wearing my goggles of night, because I always wear my goggles of night, and they're just chilling right on top of my head.
Roy, you're doing it wrong.
Don't you also wear armor?
It's leather armor.
Roy, do you get naked from
Just
the top
clarify.
down or the bottom up?
It's under the shirt. It's under the shirt.
I want you to think about this, Roy. Do you get naked from the top down or the bottom up?
Do I have to?
Because my instructions are gonna change.
Okay, I'll take off the shirt, and I'll take off the armor top, and I'll take off the cloak, but I'm keeping the goggles on.
A hand touches your shoulder, Roy, and it's Sandra, who is wearing like her full Vesperan robe at this point, and she's like, "You don't have to do or dress any particular way at the beach, Roy. Don't let them tell you what to do." And she seems fully dressed
I didn't
in
know
her
there
normal
was-
outfit, much like you are.
I didn't know there was like a dress code.
I mean, it isn't really a dress code. It's just you don't want a whole lot of clothes because water and sand ain't never gonna get out of nothing. I swear, I wore my boots on the beach once, and I was getting sand out of them boots the next 13 years. It was nuts. Bruce is coming up the beach behind everyone, and he has a large wooden chest that is sloshing loudly. He's wearing a pair of breeches that have been torn off about the knee, and tunic with the sleeves that have been ripped off. An old working tunic, just dirty, ugly old thing.
Dad?
Yes, that's who he is in this podcast,
Yes.
as you know by now.
Yes,
But does he have sunscreen on only his nose? I need to know.
of course.
Being the fact that he's decided to be absolutely period, which is what not everybody does, I imagine he doesn't, but maybe like, I don't know, some like soot or something that would work the same.
See, little known fact, Goliaths actually have a magnificent complexion, and they're very resistant to sunlight, so they just don't worry about it. They're lucky.
You're gray.
That wonderful gray that never darkens because you're just that.
Yeah, Goliaths do have the ability to spend time above the cloud line, which means I imagine that they must have a lot of sun protection naturally.
Yeah,
That's
and I mean,
fair.
you could have a very light-skinned Goliath, but they're just all earthy, outdoorsy people, so you don't.
All right.
Or you don't think so. You've never seen Bruce without his shirt off, so you're not, there's still some,
Never? That's not true. That can't be true.
I've decided to put the cloak back on.
I don't think that that's true.
no, it's not true.
Okay. What do you think, Grimm?
So, leading up the rear is Grimm and Evan, and Grimm, as he approaches the beach, is still wearing his full like Victorian era suit that he wears all the time with his knee-high boots and so on, and he's still wearing it all. But if you look over at Evan is in a fucking 1920s full body swimsuit. You know it.
God, I wanted to put Evan in a Speedo.
Come on, Graham, you gotta show some skin.
No, he's in the full 1920s regalia, bro. He's in that full body. He's got the shorts, but it is the loudest fucking color.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause-
Stripes and polka dots and shit.
Yeah, it's like, it is vibrant. And you're like, how did you even get something that vibrant? Like, that costs money.
You
And then
take
he looks
two
at you like you're
patterns that are
poor.
aggressive and make them clash horrifically.
Yeah, it's like blue and orange. Like, it's...
Evan turns to Grimm and he says, "My lord, you really could have tried to get into the spirit of things. I know it's a little awkward for you."
Grimm looks over at Evan and he goes, you should know we don't do this where I'm from.
We
Show some skin.
We do whatever we want, and we are going to go swimming today.
So
You could try a little color sometime. And he points at his outfit, which is garishly colored.
Grimm looks at his outfit, then looks at his own outfit, and then looks back at Evan's outfit and goes, "You and I are distinctly different people." He takes his hat off, and then he clicks his staff to the ground, and like a sheet rises all the way around him, and then he drops the hat, the sheet falls, and he's just standing there with just his bones. All of his clothes have disappeared. And you notice that his hat is turned up, and he puts it under his arm, and he looks at Evan and he goes, "Why wear clothes into the water?"
You hear a bunch of people on the beach immediately scream. Ah! There's a skeleton!
It's all right.
on the beach!"
It's all right. He's always dead. He's always dead. It's fine. It's okay.
Bruce,
Yeah.
let me have a drink from the cooler.
All right,
I need to see something.
Let me set it down. And Bruce walks over towards the water, sets down the crate, and starts pulling out surprisingly fruity drink mixes.
I hand one to Grimm.
I take the drink and I go, I'm not thirsty.
I just take a sip for me real quick.
Do you want to see it go through my skeleton?
Yes, I need to see. I need to see where it goes.
So I just pour it into my mouth, which obviously, you have no bottom to a jaw, so it just,
We know that
spills
doesn't
down.
work. We know that's not how you drink things.
Yeah.
That is, but we know that's not how it works.
Right, of
Oh,
course,
come
yeah.
on,
But
don't waste it, Grimm. Pour it in your eye like a reasonable individual.
I go, "Oh, that's what you mean." And he sockets some of this drink, and you don't see it spill out anywhere.
I clap. It's
From behind you
fucking
guys.
real impressive.
From behind you guys filter a menagerie of my other NPCs, so I'm going to go ahead and give the listener. The Nuns of Vespra show up, most of them in various degrees of attire, though very few of them are dressed in anything that anyone could even remotely refer to as risque. Most of them seem to be dressed in the same time period as Evan. Few of them, like Sandra, are in their full-on robes, look to have no intention of getting wet. Daedalus comes bounding, leaps to the sand, and lands oiled and glistening, the sun shining off his bronzed skin in a full-on Speedo, and
That's my boy
just
right there.
just throws what appears to be his pants. You can see are further up on the grass, and he just rips his shirt off, throws it in Grimm's face, and goes straight for the water.
Wow. Okay.
That
Man,
is
Jay chases the
fine.
Vesperans don't plan on getting wet with a line like that, and I feel like he's a liar.
Hold on.
They had
It
no
is
intention
canon
of
that
getting
he
wet.
can't swim, so he better be wearing some fucking floaties.
Hey, man, he ditched the plate mail for once. He's fine.
Yeah, you see him dive. You see him dive into the water, and he doesn't. He comes back up.
Okay. Just
Flailing?
Just don't go
immediately-
too far, because I'm not gonna save you.
Okay. I wasn't gonna go any further than where I can walk, like the
Good.
shore.
Grimm removes Daedalus's shirt from his face, and he goes, and for a second you see the his markings, and now you can see his whole skeleton do it. Right? Normally it's just his skull. His whole skeleton lights up in these arcane markings that are all over it, and then it goes back down, and he puts the shirt in his hat, and then he keeps moving forward.
Did he just keep Daedalus's shirt?
He got aroused by Daedalus and then kept his shirt. Grimm is the panty snatcher.
No, he almost burned it right then and there, but he decided
we'll
he
never
likes
know.
Daedalus, so he didn't burn it.
We'll never know.
And yeah, so you guys kind of settle down on the beach, and right as you guys are picking your spot, you see the Sisters of Vespra are getting their little area. They're like throwing up parasols and like full-on tarps to set up a shaded spot.
That's why you don't eat parasols and tarps.
Fucking A.
And then you guys feel the ground kind of shake. It's just sort of this boom, 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 boom. And you say, "Clear the way, dears!" And
what I was expecting.
everybody roll reflex to dive out of the way of Granlin, who is barreling down upon you, chasing after Daedalus.
Nah.
Whoa, okay.
18.
Is this a
Guys?
saving throw?
Yeah.
A dex saving throw. He says reflect, but it's
17.
19.
Sorry, I'm an old school boy. Okay. And Bruce, you're just roll fucking opposed strength then, you little bastard.
Bruce isn't the drink cooler. Bruce knows that
Oh, okay.
Granlin would never.
Okay. She full on, like, just jumps over the drink cooler, and as you guys all dive out of the way, barreling down on you is the aged, proper, and respectful Granlin in a chainmail bikini that covers way less than you might have wanted it to. Just bouncing down into the water, where she immediately cannonballs next to Daedalus. Daedalus rolled a nat 1 on his athletics, as he is covered in water, and sent out to sea by the wave.
Poor
Yeah.
Daedalus, the real victim here.
Quick question. So
Yeah.
So, right? She's like a paladin, right?
Yeah, and you did say, like, chainmail.
Yeah. So I mean, she could oil it, right? She could have oiled the chainmail so that it's like prepared for water. I mean, not for long, of course, but you know, whatever. This is really where my question comes into play.
First of all, mithril doesn't rust. But go ahead.
That's fair. My real question is, does she have like a? Oh wow, you look really good for your age body.
Or
Or does she
Bruce.
have a? Oh gosh, you're. Oh, so. Ha!
Did
In
I
Dylan's
mean-
words,
Confidence.
everyone is beautiful.
that is true, and that is what a Vesperin would say. If you want Grimm's probably like a perception, opinion, she is both. She has a body that looks very good for her age, but she is very old.
And she is very beautiful.
Damn right.
I mean, Vesperins are very big on the self-care and self-maintenance thing, so I imagine she's doing pretty good.
Yeah,
But, you know, age, it's a thing.
yeah. It's weird. It's weird that you're so fixated on.
This,
how she
yeah,
looks.
this is really.
You really you just see one of the Mary comes up to you and she's like,
Definitely a
"Why
cougar, if that's what you're asking.
Grimm, are you staring?"
Grimm goes. It's so. I just couldn't imagine her being like this. And
She loves the beach.
yeah, and he just stands there like, I've never seen her wear less than her vestments. I couldn't. To be honest, I'm baffled.
You see her just swing her arm and just splash water all the way up the beach at you guys, and just soaks the same people who rolled those reflexes last time. Need to roll again. to
That's a
avoid being
17
wet.
to save the cooler.
27.
Good job.
And Grimm looks back at her, and a big
Not the
part of what I
drinks.
was asking too, to be fair, is like, is she still in paladin shape? Is she like
oh, yeah.
fucking muscular
She's-
and buff
She's
out
fit.
there?
Yeah.
Grandlin's fit.
I imagine she's built like is it Nikaido? Nikaido from Dorohedoro?
Yeah.
If you were gonna say on a scale of 1 to 20, she's in at least an 11 paladin shape, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like looking at her in a bit of awe because she's always so.
I would say, since this is D&D and we should encourage dice rolls, roll perception and really get in there, Grimm, with those eyes. Let's really
Can
get
we
into
move
how she
on?
looks,
This is-
Grimm.
Really get in there with those sockets on what.
Because
fucking-
because this is played after Bruce's letter to Granlin, if there was any doubt in anyone's mind, Bruce 100% could not have taken that.
Okay.
Well, my perception on that isn't fantastic. So I rolled a 5. So she must have got some sand in my eye or something. I don't know.
It's that fucking island slushy from earlier.
Yes, it's the island slushy. I can't really see her well.
Her chainmail bikini creates glints where when you look at her, Grimm, she looks beautiful. She's got like a solar flare, like a camera on her right now, as she splashes through the
lens
water.
flare.
Yeah, lens
lens.
flare. It kind of creases out all the wrinkles. She looks good. She looks fit.
Dylan looks at Sandra. So, do you have that
Do I have what? Do I have what, Dylan?
Wow! Look at that foot that hit my mouth.
He wants to know. He wants to know if you have a suit like Granlin.
Do I have wrinkles?
Do you have a suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a suit of armor. Yeah.
Oh,
Like
do?
Granlin's?
Oh shit.
No,
Oh,
like
I'd be
yours.
surprised.
Okay. So no, Dylan.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
thanks, Roy.
I got you.
I struggle when she confronts me.
All right, so you guys sort of set up.
Hey, Granlin, you ain't looked that good since you're about 86.
Oh, really? I wasn't aware you could see me at this distance, you old coot.
To be fair, I'm assuming.
Mom and Dad are flirting again.
By the way, Daedalus failed his first drowning save.
God damn it!
Daedalus hasn't come up since he got cannonballed. Who's gonna save Daedalus?
He sees bubbles and he's running. Hat flying away. God damn it, Daedalus!
All right, roll me an investigation check. It's a good thing Dylan's going to go find him under the water.
Yeah, I kick ass at that.
I know you do.
That's 26.
All right, you find Daedalus and you pull him up out of the water. You drag him back to the land.
As you drop him off on the shore, I said, "I told you I wasn't going to save you."
He says nothing because he still has water in his lungs.
What?
Grimm walks up and he wraps the bottom, like the ground part of his cane against his chest, and then casts prestidigitation to just move enough water that he can fucking cough it up.
Roll medicine.
Yeah.
15 plus. Hold on, let's see what my medicine plus is.
Roll it with disadvantage because this is like not trying.
Bruce is going to aid by patting Daedalus gently on the back.
So it's still a
With a string
16.
score of 17.
16 is my medicine check.
All right, between you two, basically just punch water out of him.
I mean, I casted some magic to try to like get some of the water out of him.
I'm
mean, it's
going
cool,
to cast
but it's not what-
Unseen Servant,
Oh no.
and
I
I'm
don't
going
cast
and I'm
spells.
going to look up at it, and I'm going to say,
I'm
if he drowns again, go save him, please.
I'm fine. Okay, I'm just gonna sit
Roy-
here on the grass or on the sand for a second.
Daedalus, I've gotten you a babysitter, okay?
Thanks, Roy.
Roy, thank you for summoning a floaty device for him.
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna tan and now I'm wet.
Sandra tosses you a towel, underhanded. Tosses
you.
everybody involved a towel. So, Roy, you've never been to the beach?
No, I don't really know what we do here. I mean, I know you can go swimming, but that's really it.
Well,
I guess.
Roy, the world's your oyster today. I'll give you some ideas. Over there, I want to stay long enough, and hopefully the weather stays good enough to watch the sunset. It's one of the things I love to do here. I'm going to stay here all day. You can go fishing. She looks at Bruce. We can have a picnic, which I brought a bunch of stuff. There are tide pools where you can go poke it and prod at various water life, and just sort of see the bounty of the ocean. You can go swimming. If the waves get big enough, and the way Granlin is flouncing around, I think that you might be able to use the wave she's creating. You could surf with either a plank of wood or your body if you are buoyant enough. And also, and maybe this is a good place to start, we can build sandcastles.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do.
And if you want to get in a brawl, you just hang out with any dirkheads you see, and eventually the dirks and the best friends always get in on it. Always.
Oh, yeah. Volleyball. Yeah, at some point that'll probably happen.
I think I will hang out for just a little bit
don't
and
let
observe
Gremlin hear you say
everybody else while they're hanging out, and I will decide what I would like to do.
Roy, are you a salty or a fruity drink kind of guy?
Fruity, I guess?
Sandra looks to you when you say salty. It's like, you brought greyhounds?
Yeah. The old hunting dog, right? Yeah, I got some of those.
Yeah. She takes one of those and goes and sets up her chair in the shade, watching everyone else.
Yeah, Bruce has just set up a big-ass boat. It's a boat. Bruce has brought a boat. He has set that up with a pillow in it and a large tarp thrown over the top because there's no umbrella big enough for a Goliath.
Okay.
It doesn't happen.
You just made like a big fucking, like, 2 10-foot poles and a tarp, like a lean-to?
Yeah. Just a beach lean-to, and Bruce is sitting next to the cooler. He's setting up his fishing pole.
So, guys, I'm not driving this. What do y'all want to do?
Grimm is almost as inept at beaching as Roy is. So he goes and stands next to Roy, and by extension Avil, and he looks over at Avil, and he goes, "We're not meant for this."
The last time I went to a beach, it was frozen over.
I was gonna say, he's like your boy Evan he's not even wearing autumn colors right now. What's wrong with him?
He never really wore autumn colors.
It's
You
full
don't
on
realize.
yellow and orange polka dot. Are the
How
pants.
was it always?
Doesn't he
perch?
normally wear powder blue? Isn't that what you describe him in?
Yeah, he normally wears powder blue. I feel that Evan is one of those guys who's very clean cut until you see his underwear.
We refer to people like Evan as that guy.
In today's time, he'd probably have a very colorful tie.
He never adopted the appropriate colors. But
I did, sort of. I just like to look good. I'm sorry.
it's...
Don't
You
just
do-
fuck it.
you do
Don't
you, Evan.
Bucket is running past with a board to go surfing because he doesn't want to be on the beach with these 30 million conversations that are happening about nothing. So he was originally going to sandcastle it, but fuck it. So he just took off on a sprint to the water.
All right. You fucking give me a athletics check, Dylan, as you hit that water with that board.
I crit.
Nice.
What a dumb thing to crit on.
Dylan perfectly runs out to just the right depth, leaps onto his board, and skates out onto the water, where he's just past Gremlin, and then a huge wave carries him further out to sea. It's kind of weird that you're surfing waves away from the beach, but that's what happens when you play next to frolicking giants.
I think you basically just used surfing to roll an intimidate check against Daedalus.
I might have.
Daedalus actually watches Dylan and goes, "Man, I wish I could do that."
You should teach
no,
Daedalus how to
bad.
surf.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach Daedalus that. I feel bad. Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe we should break this up into like vignettes and everyone can have their
Maybe.
scene.
Maybe, because yeah, it's gonna get a little chaotic, but I'm down with. That's kind of the way I thought it would do. So Bruce is in his chair. His pole. Have you cast your line into the water?
Yeah, I've also already bitched about a perch.
Oh yeah, of course.
Bruce is up to speed.
So Bruce sits down, casts his line, caught a perch, put it back. Roy, what do you do?
I've decided since we're all having like a really nice day at the beach, I thought maybe I could contribute by helping make treats on this hot ass day. So is Kendra around?
Yeah. Kendra shows up and
I would like
she's
Kendra's assistance.
She shows up in a one piece. It's not as modest as some of the Vesperans, but you know.
So Kendra, I
Yeah.
need your help.
Does
I
not
want-
as
what's up,
modest
Roy?
mean it's got a tummy hole?
Yeah, does that
tummy
mean it has
hole?
like cutouts?
Yeah.
Yes, on the sides.
Oh, it's got little side tummy holes.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it one of those one pieces, but like, why did you bother?
No, it's a one piece, but it's got like cutouts on the sides, so it hides the stomach, but not the hips.
So I run up to her and I say, "Hey, I wanted to do something kind of nice for everybody, I guess, and I wanted to make like these treats, but they're just gonna taste like ice, so I need like something to flavor them with."
I brought liquor.
That'll work. I would like to make snow cones.
You start making snow cones, and she's just sitting there with, this is gonna immediately melt the ice, right? I think you actually want some of the stuff that Bruce brought, ironically.
Does that? What if you put
lower
them
It's,
together?
alcohol.
it's mainly fruit juice. I don't know why he bothers.
What if you put them together?
Then you're talking my kind of evening.
All right. I am going to go ahead and just cone of cold, just a spot on the ground, and make a tall ass fucking block of ice. And I'm going to start carving away at it with my rapier to shave some ice for everybody.
Dope. Go ahead and give me a.
Just gonna use the rapier? You don't have a knife?
Yeah.
Like, it's an odd, interesting choice, my friend.
Precision. Not only am I going to make snow cones for everybody, there's going to be a dope ass ice sculpture here when I'm done.
Yeah, I actually need you to give me well, what's an art check? Is it intelligence, charisma?
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's going to be art, then it would be performance, right?
Right, that's what I was gonna say.
yeah,
Art is
so it's a
typically a
charisma-based
performance
check.
role.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. I've been robbed for years.
Or since it's going to be precision, I could do sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
This is also fair.
I'm okay with establishing that with my sleight of hand check.
I mean,
No.
you could just make it a flat dex also. You could just make it a flat dex for the precision of it.
You know what?
Or-
This is art that's going to take you an hour. Give me a check of all kinds. Give me one for each
18.
ability score. Strength. You stay
want-
strong throughout.
Oh, fuck. You want a full all-encasing check?
Yes, this is art,
Yes.
damn it. You got to
He
put your
wants
whole
6 separate
mind,
checks.
body, and soul into this if you want it to be good.
Okay. So, all right. Well, then I'll roll the next one. Here we go. That one's just a 2. That one's just a 2.
So that's Dex. It's a little clumsy.
So I get a +4 on that, though, so it's like, whatever.
It's got jagged edges. It's a little hacky.
Then we've
Turns
got a
out maybe you should have used a dagger.
Then we've got a 17.
That's okay. That's con. That means once again you don't tire at all. Even though he's like hacking at it with a rapier, it's not getting any good lines. But he's like just enjoying the shit out of himself. Apparently.
Then we've got a 15.
Ooh, that's intelligence. It's hacky, but it seems well planned.
Good composition.
Yeah, good composition.
And then we've got an 8.
That's wisdom. It doesn't strike the audience though. It doesn't hit people in the heart. It's well done, but like, what does it say? Like, who the fuck cares?
What does it even mean, though?
Yeah, what does it
And
even
then-
mean?
And then we've got a 15.
15 charisma, but it still pleases to the eye.
It's got the correct aesthetics,
Yeah.
but it's got no message.
Yeah,
it's-
no message.
It's got a good composition, but it's still sloppy.
Now, finally, Roy, what is it?
What is it?
It is.
It's Bobp.
Is Bobp?
Aww.
Aww. It's cute.
It's Bobp. Bobp could not be here with us, so I made him out of ice in spirit. And also, now you can eat some of him, I guess, if you wanted to do that.
Oh, hold on. Out of curiosity, you said you made a giant block of ice. So is this Bop that you've made larger than life? Or literally
Actual
life-sized?
size. Actual size.
I think
That's
we're
us.
really spending a lot of time focusing on the bopsicle.
We're
real
we
good.
can move off the bopsicle as people start shaving chunks of the bopsicle off into their drinks, but nobody touches the beard. Everybody leaves that part
As you
alone.
should.
I wouldn't
Respect.
allow that. Out of respect.
You should.
And Avil has placed a little bit of her power. It doesn't melt,
Hell yeah.
no matter how long it sits. It's sitting not even under his heart. Sun beating down on it, it refuses to melt.
Also, with all the ice he's shaving off, at this point, everybody got a shaved fucking ice.
Oh, absolutely.
Damn right. Everybody gets a shaved ice.
Grimm got one and didn't even come close to knowing what to do with it. Like, he watched it happen, and just not even a
Just
fraction
just
of it.
put it in your eye, all right?
Evan's like, yeah, you eat it. It's cold. It's cold and it has flavor.
It's hot out here. It's a nice cold treat.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it.
He
Put it in your
he's-
eye.
He takes
See
a
what
scoop.
happens.
He takes a
Evan-
scoop and he puts it in his eye, and then like
I need you to roll a con check as Evan, who is like halfway putting it in his own mouth, is trying not to laugh as you do this.
2.
Brain
Yes.
freeze.
I don't think you've ever experienced brain freeze, typically sticking to hot beverages in the eye.
Yeah.
Your mind immediately feels this sharp stabbing pain as if you've been attacked by psychic magic.
What is it? Mind knife, right? Or
And
thought
I
knife?
whisper to Avil, and I tell him, "Welcome to winter, bitch."
Who's attacking me? And Grimm readies himself. All of a sudden, he's wearing all his clothes again, and his cane sword's out, and he's like looking around, but like he can't see straight.
Where's the enemy? Where's the enemy?
We're under attack.
It's called brain freeze, Mr. Grimm. My lord. It's fine. It happens sometimes if you
gotta
put too
take
much
it.
cold
You gotta
on your.
take it slow. You gotta take. You can't just put the whole thing in your socket like that.
Oh my god.
He puts his sword back in the cane.
Everybody's doing that anime, like waving their hands with big eyes and open mouths, like no.
He puts his sword back in the cane. He takes his hat off, and then as he takes his hat off and brings it down to his side, all of his clothes just like poof into the hat. And then he goes,
Hang on a second. Hang on. I need to take this back one step. So Grimm, in a panic, put all of his clothes back on. Does that mean that Grimm was also wearing Daedalus' shirt?
No, he put all of his clothes back on.
Because Daedalus' shirt was also in the hat.
Yes. But he puts them on with magic.
Boring.
Grimm does everything with magic these days for the most part. You're aware, right?
No, he's not. He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
No bummers today,
Actually,
guys.
in a more astute response to your question of I am aware.
Now, Dylan, I need you to roll me a luck check. This is just gonna be a flat d20. I want to see if there's waves today.
17.
All right. The waves are not big, but they're there, which means you can get a nice cruise. There's not a lot though. You do spend a lot of time waiting for enough wave to push you.
I have Daedalus on my board like a child. I'm surfing with him.
Daedalus is like sitting out in the water, just bobbing, going, "Well, this is nice. I think this is great." And he keeps looking at the deep water that you're sitting in, like it's gonna attack him.
He's my Stitch. He's my Stitch.
Yeah.
He sinks in water, but you know what? God damn it, we're going surfing.
Dylan, this is real nice of you. I'm on the edge of this board because man, I don't know what it is. I know how to swim. I know how.
I've worn your armor. It floats.
Yeah, there's a reason I made it float because Bobp gave me the idea. Because every time I get in water, it's like it has a vendetta against me.
Yeah, I
Is
don't get
Gremlin
it.
still frolicking in the waves?
She's still there, yeah. She's like
Bruce
full
is going to do Dylan a favor, and Bruce is going to pump up the level. And Bruce is going to use Enlarged Person.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
On Gremlin.
Okay.
we might
Okay.
be-
First off.
Hold on.
Does the suit enlarge?
I need to know. Hold on. No, hold on. Mitch, I want you to do this, but let me continue the conversation with Bruce and with Dylan and Daedalus just a little bit further, because then
Hold
we're
on.
gonna.
While we're already slightly derailed, I want to establish
I get the feeling we're going to be heading to the shore real soon.
while we're already slightly derailed, I want to establish for my own mental picture and for the mental picture of those at home, how big is Daedalus, and specifically, how big is he compared to Dylan?
Dylan's never been described as tiny. They're probably.
No.
I imagine Daedalus might be maybe
Dylan-
an inch or two taller than Dylan at
Dylan's
most.
actually got bigger since he became a fighter because he's
As far as
light on his
beefiness, yeah.
Yeah, I assumed they were about the same build, except Daedalus is just a little beefier because he's paladin.
Yeah.
Right. I mean that, and that. I'm not saying that. Don't get me wrong. My first pictures from the very early days of back when he was Damon are a skinny dude.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
used
But
to be.
But I'm not
there's
even saying
there's
he's
not a lot of
small.
muscle
I'm just-
tone on Dylan, I don't think. Even though your strength is increased, you're like at a
No, I mean like
12
he's
or
just
something,
way
right?
more. He's much more athletic. I'm not
Yeah.
saying his strength. He's just. It's
He's-
like he's using all the muscles he never had to use, and he's used them every single fucking day.
I imagine that Dylan is stringy but toned at this point, and Daedalus ironically has like a swimmer's body. He's like top half, big shoulders. He's used to doing a breaststroke, probably because he keeps trying and failing, but he keeps at it because he's Daedalus.
Okay. I just wanted to have that mental picture, right? Because I wanted to see, both in height and build, who was bigger. Because it's just funny to me if he's a bigger man, just little kidding on the front.
I think either A, Daedalus is actually more centered on the board and Dylan is on the back end balancing him, or B, Daedalus is full on sunk into the water underneath the board's weight and Dylan has been picked up a little bit. Just sitting-
Yeah,
And there's one thing Dylan knows how to do. It's
right
balance.
next to you guys
Yeah.
on the board, there's just a shadow in the water because he's still being followed by my unseen servant, just in case.
Yeah. As I had hoped, actually, with what's inevitably gonna go badly.
But as I was saying, Dylan, I feel like I got cursed. Maybe on a mission, maybe one of those witches that I killed, cursed me with to be slain by something as innocuous as water. I don't get it, man.
No, that's my point. Is your armor floats and you sink? It doesn't make sense.
I don't sink as much, but even while floating, I will find myself face down in the water, bobbing and just drowning. It's ridiculous. I swear that the moment I get comfortable in the water, something happens.
I know. I don't get
Cue.
Bruce looks out in the water and he sees Dylan and Daedalus bobbing there, and Granlin splash around a bit, but they're kind of far away and the waves aren't that great. And like any good dad, he has a bad fix to a thing that wasn't a problem. And Bruce uses the power of the Eye of Magog to cast Enlarge on his fellow giant brethren.
We're so fucked.
Granlin immediately starts to grow in size. She clocks Bruce staring at her and his eye glistening, and at first she looks at you like quizzically, and then she crouches into the water, and you just see her, as she gets bigger, she just knifes into the water and disappears underneath the ocean. And then, as you and Daedalus are having your conversation, he says, I just feel like the moment I get comfortable, something bad happens. And then you just feel this swell underneath you as something tremendous, large, and giggling like a old schoolgirl surfaces and causes humongous swell. I need you to roll athletics, Dylan, at disadvantage because Daedalus is on the board with you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just realized that Bruce just created a kaiju.
Or acrobatics.
So I would like to...
Oh, acrobatics?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, so the first roll was a 15. The second roll being a nat 1. So, bastard man, I'm not gonna hurt Dylan.
Daedalus, so I rolled for him as well. He did okay on his acrobatics, which means that he doesn't affect anything. You expecting Daedalus to roll garbage, overcompensate, and you put too much weight down on the back end of the board, and it immediately just capsizes, throwing you both into the air. You see Granlin's face as you fall into the water, and your vision trails down her body, and for some reason the outfit has not enlarged. It looks like a chainmail string bikini. It barely covers anything at all. And the last thing you see before water engulfs you and salt water goes up your nose and down into your mouth is a smiling Granlin who looks a little alarmed that it went so sideways so fast as you and Daedalus both go into the water.
Bruce knows Daedalus can't swim. Bruce is going to use his rod of snare to save Daedalus.
Okay.
Because Dylan should be good.
Yeah, it's just Dylan now.
Dylan should be alright. And we know Daedalus sucks.
Dylan, it's only because you rolled a nat fucking
as my
one, bud.
bloated corpse hits the shore. You made me see Mom naked. What the fuck, dude?
A few minutes later, those are the words that come out of Dylan's mouth as somebody is giving you mouth to mouth. You and Daedalus wake up on the beach. As soon as you cough the water out of your mouth, Daedalus gives you mouth to mouth, and the moment you cough up water, you're immediately all hit with a just sand gets kicked at the entire group. There's a sun flare behind, and shadowy figures are standing in front of you guys. Are you guys done horsing around, or is it time for this to get down and for us to finally get to what matters?
We gonna do this, bros? Or are we just gonna sit here and flop around all day?
And the sun goes out of your eyes from the ground, and in front of you are 4 dudes in board shorts. They all look damn near identical, and across their necklaces are hung very garishly painted green phallus emblems.
You should have let me fucking die there, man.
The Church of Dirk challenges the Church of Vespra to volley brawl. It's fucking time.
Did you just say volley brawl?
I don't
Yeah.
know. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
I'm sorry, you got a problem with that little halfling dude?
Nah, dude. But what's volley brawl?
You got beef, tall, skinny man? You want to do this? Do it on the sand, bro.
Man, I didn't know they stacked bitch this high in this many quantity, but yet you still stepped on this beach.
All right. Well, I'll
Man,
take...
you're supposed to clean up when your pet's sick as shit that tall. And he points back at you.
Grimm walks forward, and he looks at these 4 dudes, and he goes, and obviously 2 of them are still going back and forth. He looks down at Roy, and he goes, "Did he say brawl?"
I believe he did, yes.
Volley brawl, bro.
What in the world are you talking about?
I'm glad you asked, gentlemen. And one guy steps forward, and he's like, volley brawl is a beach sport for manly men and strong women. And he winks over at the Vesperans, and they all just like shake their heads and go, no, not today.
Dylan's suddenly between him and the Vesperans.
And
just wiry looking, shaking.
and he goes, so I take this as a yes.
Okay.
We need
Or you
four.
got scared.
4-on-4 game. Who's the four?
All right.
Pick a team.
Let's raise the stakes.
As soon as somebody says, "Are you guys scared?" Grimm just fucking dead looks at him, as if to like fucking immediately
Grimm
take
dead
that as
does
a challenge,
everything.
as he does, and almost fucking like he puts his hand on his cane sword, and then like Evan puts his hand over. He's like,
Yeah, Evan's like, I don't think it's with weapons.
Hey,
by
man,
the way."
you got beef? You got a bone to pick, bro?
"The last person who called me scared didn't like how that turned out."
This guy seems really intense, man. I can't wait.
Dude,
looks
yeah,
into
he
it.
needs to chill, man.
Nah, man. Bring that no chill over here, and they lead you guys over to a volleyball net.
So how do we play this volley brawl?
All right, so
And is it
Lays out
okay
these
for me to kill you?
I also would like to kill you.
metaphorically, this is a sport, right? Hold on.
No,
Dude,
that's why I
everybody kills
asked
on
what volley brawl
courts,
is.
bro.
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
I'm very unfamiliar with sport at all around here. Look at me. I'm clearly not from here.
You brought a Goliath. Doesn't he like talk your ear off on sports all the time? It's all they do. Talk
Specifically fishing.
Recently, we learned about stone as well.
We only talk about varsity cobblestone, I'll be honest with you.
And fishing.
about varsity cobblestone. I mean,
What,
I
you got a
guess.
problem?
No,
What?
man. There's
What?
nothing wrong with that. It's just so slow to me. You know, like it can take
We're
all
gonna
day.
have a fight on the beach. We're beyond the volleyball.
Okay, well, bring it to the court, dude. Here are the rules to volley brawl, guys. First things first. There's 4 of us. We need 4 of you because there's 4 zones. Okay. So who's playing? Who's gonna get down dick dirty with us, boys?
I didn't enjoy
Who's
that.
got the meat to take the heat?
Yeah. Who's gonna
Well-
fuck the sand with me, man?
Being that you called me a coward, and the fact that I'm certain Granlin will frown upon me killing you if it is not an acceptable scenario.
Cut to Granlin. Still
We're
frolicking.
standing right behind you.
Oh,
Yeah, and like Grimm doesn't even look, right? He doesn't even.
Oh, dearie. Oh, yes, dear. No, we're going to destroy them.
It's one of those things where they're like, oh, they're right behind me, aren't they? Except for he doesn't have to
It's like your
say
homie
that to
backing you
know.
up. You
She's
know
right
they
behind
there.
him.
Guys. Hey, shit talk in a second. Who's here? Who's playing? You're
wait,
playing? You're
don't
in.
take the
You're in,
credit.
Bone Boy? Yeah.
Yes. And I look back up at Granlin and I go, are we certain they can't be killed?
Well, of course they can be killed, dear. They're mortal.
Wait. I got something.
It's frowned upon.
Wouldn't the greatest defeat
Yes.
that you give them, not death, but having to live with defeat at your hands? At a contest they decided.
Dylan gets it.
I'm learning to speak today.
This is quite good. This is quite good.
Avil is nodding. Just
See, I
behind
knew
Roy.
I had an audience of 3 I had to convince.
This is the way.
Granlin, you look lovely today, by the way. Congrats.
Well, thank you, boy. Thank you, dude.
Inside his head, he's like screaming from his eyes, you know? But I was
stop
looking
staring,
at you.
Dylan.
I'm sorry, you're 3 heads below.
Hey, guys. Guys. You,
I threw
like,
my-
you
I threw my
totally
sandal
ignored us for, like, the last 2 minutes talking amongst yourself. Are you playing?
Yeah, fine, we'll play, but if we win, you got to leave the beach.
What?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I don't want to hear you talk anymore. Let's go.
Forever.
Rude.
Harsh, man.
Yes,
bro.
I love it.
Rude.
All right.
Everybody's beef,
This
dude.
becomes
Okay,
our
but-
territory
but if-
Believe me,
But if we
can
win-
get way harsher.
Hey, fine. But fair is fair, man. We don't want you to leave the beach. If we win, Vesper's got to take
Everybody
the tops
naked.
off.
What did you just say to me?
Tarps off?
I said everybody's naked, bruh. If we win, y'all get naked.
Yep.
We're doing this beach Dirk style, bruh.
You're going to throw me off the beach. I'm going to throw off your clothes. That's just the way it is, man.
I stopped.
It's gotta
I
be
look at
equal
everyone.
wager,
I
man.
pull aside just the party and go, honestly, I see this as an absolute win.
Grimm, who is currently naked, looks at them quizzically. He doesn't even turn for the group huddle. He just looks at them quizzically, as if he just fails to understand any of what they just said.
I look at Grimm and I say,
Wait,
I think
wait.
that means you need to take off your entire chest.
Wait, no, Boner Bro's got a point. He didn't say it. Y'all ain't gotta get naked. Y'all gotta
any-
trade.
Anyways,
What?
Yeah.
Hey,
That also doesn't work.
Bro, I don't think that
Trade
works.
what?
Bro, come here. Let me, private talk. And he just leads that one over to the side. I don't think that works.
You're gonna trade outfits.
Quick aside,
You're gonna
though.
trade with someone.
Dylan looks at Grimm, having never seen him really without the suit. By the way, that scrimshaw looks amazing. Never actually seen that before.
It's true.
Yes, you notice that. I think
every
it's
rib,
sick,
right?
Yeah, every rib has like a design carved into it, and those are visible, right? And then obviously, in any time in which I'm about to use my magic, now you can
have
see
done.
right. You can see arcane markings flash across that are not visible until then. They just glow.
Oh.
Yeah. So I have both the scrimshaw and the markings that are the arcane ones. But I look at you and go, oh, yes, thank you.
Yeah, I can appreciate art. I really like that. Also, love the carving.
Hey, girls, are you done commenting on each other's appearance? Are we ready to play?
It's an old skill.
really want to kill
Going on
that.
the fourth, man.
The guy
You're
next to him is
sitting
like,
on
hey, dude,
3.
we don't call people, like, girls, because that's
Yep.
insulting to both of us, man. You know, like, we don't. Yeah, that
I
guy
look
gets
up
it.
at Granlin and I go, I think he was talking to you because it just the idea of being called a girl doesn't it? Yeah, it doesn't really strike
All right,
him as
so
an insult.
so it's the halfling, it's the dude, it's the scrawny dude, it's Bone Guy, and is it your old man over there asleep in the chair? Who's playing?
Is that what you
You know
want?
what? No. I know who to get. Because it's about that time.
Bruce literally is
I
asleep
know-
in the chair.
Guys,
Just in case there was any clarity issues there.
you're going to have to trust me on this one. I know you're going to immediately say no, but you got to trust me on this one. Because I've done the mental math. We've been here before. We need Daedalus. Because he's been shit in the bed a lot. So that means he's due. He's due.
Daedalus is shaking his head. No. I don't do volleyball. Nah. I've already drowned nearly twice today. I'm gonna go sit on a beach chair for a bit. I'm sorry, I'm not ready.
Dylan will remember that.
I
No,
look
he
over-
won't. This doesn't
I
count
look
for
over
canon.
at the unseen servant and I say, as soon as he falls asleep, bury him. Head up, though. Head up. Head above the sand, please.
The unseen servant, you can't see it. Nod.
Fantastic.
Wait, we can't see the unseen servant? This is some bullshit.
Right? So Bruce is asleep. It looks like your old man's out. I was gonna give you the benefit of the tall guy.
Sandra?
I look over my shoulder once more at Granlin, and I go, and I just gesture.
Granlin smiles the biggest smile as our characters switch a little bit, and the part of Granlin will now be played by Mitch for the rest of the episode.
Well, now, I could happily take your role in the volleyball court if the Durkites aren't scared.
Can we use my ball as I create just a solid sphere of ice?
No, I mean, guys, you guys are like real intense,
I did say I
and
wanted
I
to
don't
kill
know
him.
why you brought such like hatred to this game.
Listen,
Is Granlin still super huge?
Nah, it's
No,
it's gonna
Bruce
work.
fell asleep. He
Yeah.
lost concentration. She's normal.
well, to be fair,
Fucking shame.
we didn't walk over to your side of the beach and smack the dirt out of your mouth.
You want it?
It feels rude. Why would I want to?
I mean, hey, different strokes for different folks, man. What I'm saying is get on
Literally.
this court so I can teach you how to play volleyball.
But
Is
you're not
it-
saying like you want to teach me how to play. You
Fuck,
want to
guys.
beat
Let
us.
me teach you the rules to volleyball so we can move forward.
Okay.
Fuck.
I mean, I asked you what the rules were like 4 times,
did.
and you didn't
I
fucking
and I
say.
tried multiple times.
The Dirks started talking shit a lot of that time.
And as I've learned a long time ago, shit talk is the ultimate offense, more so than killing family members on this show.
Let's
Anyway,
fucking go.
yes. So,
Teach me the rules so I may defeat you in it.
Too scared to use my ball.
you guys can actually pull up this Google Doc.
It is of note that when Grimm asked Granlin if she wanted to play, all of the Vesperins took a note of concern.
So yeah, as you guys get led over to the volleyball court, we'll go ahead and do that. And you see the Vesperins just kind of looking. A few of them are like, "Oh no, Granlin, are you sure this is a good idea? You know what? Never mind. Granlin, don't hurt them."
Oh, don't worry, it's just a bunch of Durkites. I'm sure they can handle it.
And Granlin turns to him.
Y'all aren't afraid of a big lady, are ya?
Afraid? No. You can tell he's very afraid. All right. So, basically, dudes, you guys are on that side of the net. We're on this side of the net. You can't cross the net. You don't want the ball to go under the net or into the net. You want the ball to go over the net and hit if it hits the sand, you score. It's your jobs to stop the ball from hitting the sand on your side of the net. First person to 3 wins. If you touch the ball when it's on your side of the net, you cannot touch it again until it has crossed the net. Do you understand?
Okay.
Guys, are you
Is that
listening?
it?
Yeah,
Is that it?
that's why I was sure.
Okay. I was just saying. Nobody responded to me, so I'm just making sure you're listening. I'm trying to be a good teacher. I understand.
I said okay, and then we were waiting for you to continue going. We were
I wasn't talking to you, little.
trying not to be rude.
Hey, little bro, you did great. I was talking to them.
Yeah,
All right, man.
well,
Thank you, Apple, the little bro. He's a good student. He was engaged. I just want more engagement because this is while
my
competitive. While competitive, I believe that this can actually create friendship. I know that you didn't like the trash talk, and maybe that's just you. I'm sorry.
It's like Stone. So sorry, bro. Yeah, you said you played varsity cobblestone. We thought you knew, bro.
Yeah,
like it's how you do it.
Yeah, people who aren't into sports don't understand the locker room talk sometimes. I'm
Listen.
sorry about that.
Dylan.
Uh,
Dylan. We need to hurry and beat them because I'm going to start talking like them and it's going to be bad.
yeah, no, I don't think they understand that I work for Vespra, so I was just naturally doing.
We need to beat them immediately.
But now they made it weird, so I'm just gonna move past it.
Things have gotten a little weird. He's trying to unweird them, but at the same time, fuck it, we're playing a sport now. So as I said, you touch the ball once, you try to get it from side to side. Do you understand all those rules?
Yeah.
All right. Now this is you're representing the Church of Vespra. We're representing the Church of Dirk. We take it to the next level. I'm going to recommend we do 1 pass back and forth and 1 score without abilities and spells. And that way you can like fully get a feel for the game. But the moment one of us scores, it's on. Next round, anything goes. You understand?
So wait, are spells allowed? Sorry.
Not for what I'm saying is for the first round. Let's say no. Just so y'all can get a feel, and then fucking go for it, guys.
These
bring
bunch
it.
of
I want
Dirks,
to
they
see
want
what
to
you
play
got.
the first round easy because then they might get a score. Otherwise, the rest of the time, it's just going to be watching their balls drop. Something a lot of them haven't seen yet, I'd wager.
Wow.
See, she gets it. I don't know what the hell this dude's problem was.
You're softer than 10-ply. Move past it.
I'm just... All right, fuck you. I'm serving, and he goes over to the corner.
Watch your mouth, boy. Let's play your stupid game.
Rad.
Dope. Watch the sand, bud, and he tosses it into Grimm's fucking corner. Just fucking underhand serve. So, the whole game basically boils down to opposed checks. They are athletics. I will say this. You may choose to use strength or dexterity when you are serving. However, you have to make an opposed dexterity check to save. Okay?
Rad.
Can you see it?
It's working.
Yeah. Why?
Yes.
Why are we the Simpsons and Scooby Doo?
Oh.
Because it's a recognizable team of 4. Duh.
I guess. Where's
All right.
Velma? You guys are fucking racist.
Yeah, the fact you left out Velma.
Well, it was Velma or Scoob. I don't know.
Real talk, guys. Before you talk shit, Scoob carried that team.
It's true. When we were running our
Really?
tests, Scoob needed to be there.
It's absolutely Velma that carried the team, but okay.
I mean, so
Not in
let's,
volleyball.
Yeah, not in
let's-
volleyball. She would have immediately lost her glasses had somebody stepped on him and been useless.
that's fair.
It's a
In
sport.
volley-
She would wear goggles, thank you.
So here's what I'm gonna say: Velma may not be more important than Scoob, but arguably more important than fucking Freddy.
Yes.
Fred
Yeah.
did not carry the team. Fred was the wink link. Fred made the other 3 go, shit, we should have
No,
picked
Fred
Velma.
absolutely has to be there because someone needs to drive the van.
Fair enough.
Daphne doesn't need to fucking be there.
Daphne
All right.
doesn't need to be there.
All right,
Because let's be real,
I mean,
Velma's
it's
thick.
volleyball.
We don't need Daphne.
It's volleyball. They had to have at least 1 set of titties on the team.
Okay, so
Hence.
Right,
I'm
it could have been
using-
Velma. It's a better set of titties. Is all I'm saying.
Is that Meatwad?
yes.
Meatwad makes some money.
Yes. So as I pull up the we're gonna pull up Roll20, and I'm gonna go ahead and for your reference. And as you can see, I've split the 2 teams in as far as tokens. We have the Scooby Gang minus Velma and the Simpsons minus Maggie.
We got
The Scooby Gang minus Velma, but plus Meatwad, apparently.
Well, you see, Meatwad is the ball.
one, make some money.
Meatwad's a volley.
Oh, I see.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take a picture of this roll.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, take a
need this
picture,
for
put it
social
on the
media.
Twitter,
And,
and then send it to Jay so he can add something to our fucking Instagram.
There's a lot of things to add to that Instagram that he just doesn't.
I need to do stuff, okay? Thank you very much.
I have pictures from our first Christmas eps of Ryan losing his mind.
So, this is your map. This is your thing. Who are you played by Grimm? It should be Shaggy.
Who? No, it wasn't played by Grimm. It was who was the band? Who are you? Who? Yeah, okay.
What's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. We're gonna solve this mystery. I see you, Scooby-Doo.
Who is who
After you.
in the Scooby-Doo gang?
No, who is what?
Who's on first?
So obviously Granlin gets to be the only woman. There you go. Granlin's Daphne.
Rude. Granley can be whatever she wants to be.
That's fair.
Okay.
But Daphne also has a history of potentially knowing martial arts.
Violence.
Fred is the tallest. Just saying.
Fred is the tallest.
Shaggy is the tallest.
But actually, that's true. Shaggy's the tallest.
That is true.
Shaggy is the tallest. Yeah.
That's fair.
So,
and
hard
if
to
Scooby
say.
could stand on 2 feet, it would be Scooby because he's a fucking great Dane.
Great
Yeah,
Dane.
fucking those dogs, man.
Yeah, he's huge.
Yeah, that's
The-
cool.
the-
This is really complicated way of saying, hey, Grimm, who the fuck are you on this board?
Yeah, you pick who you are, buddy.
Jay, you can put name tags on those pogs.
I can.
too,
I'm
think.
waiting for an answer. Fuck.
Dibs
I
on,
mean,
dibs
you know,
on
I
Scooby.
want to
Dibs on
really
Scooby.
chime in
dibs on
here,
Scooby.
but there's just so much shit going on. Fuck.
Pick one, buddy.
You know, fucking Fred. I picked Fred.
Okay.
Fred.
We need to
Do you
take a
need me to
moment
say
and
it? Fred.
center.
I picked
I
Fred.
needed you to say it.
Was
Thank
it Fred
you.
there?
You're Fred.
Fred.
We need to take
Fred,
a
I picked
moment
Fred.
and center
He's
ourselves.
Fred. Guess what, guys? It's Fred. I picked Fred. Fred is the Fred. I picked Fred.
Oh.
You know what? And by like, just because people yelled out some shit, that makes Dylan Shaggy. And I feel like this fits.
Yeah,
That was the one I was gonna
let's
say.
be
too.
real. That's the only one that really fits here.
All right.
Yeah.
Your opponents are Broheim, Brodette, and Dude.
Nice.
All right, so they serve the ball to Grimm. He rolls an athletics check. You get to roll an athletics versus dexterity. Though, before game begins, typically you guys can all start in a, let's call it an attack mode. You can either be set for defense or attack.
Position.
How would you like to be set?
Defense.
Offense?
Okay. Offense will be red, defense will be blue.
Defense. Defense.
Oh, that's wrong. You said defense or offense, Grimm? Sorry.
Offense.
Okay, I thought so. All right. Grenlin.
Granlin is standing in the front section, the sun glistening off her skin and her chainmail. And she's posing there somewhere between attractive old woman and gonna fucking wreck you right before the MMA fight guy.
She is strangely intense. In a way you guys have never seen.
As you take a look at Granlin, you're not sure she knows how to defense.
Offense it is.
She's a paladin, so you expect that she can, but right now, you're not sure she knows that word.
And Roy?
Roy's in a full defensive stance. I've got my legs spread out, fucking shoulder width apart and fucking slightly bent. Hands are spread out wide. He's ready to go. I watch too much Haikyuu. Let's go.
All right. So you rolled a fifth. You just pretend you just rolled.
Pretend you rolled.
Yeah, pretend you just rolled.
Roll a dice. Roll a dice so
I
you can
got
ignore
it.
it.
17.
16.
All right. You pop that ball up out of the air. You've touched it this round. You can no longer touch it. So who's gonna get it? Somebody will have to move. It's our turn. You can go in any order you want.
Somebody will have to move into his square and pass it, effectively. Or his zone, sorry.
Fuck. I'll do it. Fuck it. I'll take the hit.
Okay?
Or they could move into his zone and serve it back.
Yeah, you could immediately
But
serve.
if you move, it jeopardizes your position.
The moment you move,
be
you're
bonus.
going to lose your defensive advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. But you can now
I
give it
was
to
doing
somebody else who has the advantage. So,
I'll pass. Yeah, I'll pass to Granlin.
okay. Now, Dylan, you are a rogue. You have a bonus action move. You could move back.
Yeah, then I do that.
Okay. All right. Just giving you a feel for what you can do. You can get away with.
Well, so basically, Dylan sees it, goes, fuck, sprints, goes, bop, and then just plants feet and sprints right back in position.
All right. So to sum it up, Dylan has lost the advantage he has on defense or attacking, but he has reestablished, protecting that spot. Granlin's turn, though. She has the ball. She's set up. Roll it.
That's gonna be a 21.
Granlin doesn't even jump. She just, because she's like eye level with the net, she just reaches her arm up and swats it right back down to the enemy side. What zone are you attacking?
Who served it to us?
Broheim.
Granlin just turns, catches the ball in both of her arms, and serves it directly at Broheim.
Wait, hold on. Mitch, you played volleyball before, right?
Yeah, you hold your hands together.
I see. The pound.
Yeah,
Got it.
It's called an axe handle. She
Granlin-
gives it an axe handle.
Ooh.
Yeah, Granlin receives the ball from Dylan and axe handles it directly at Broheim for 21.
21? He rolls a 24. Pops it up into the air. No, oh, he's even got advantage, so yeah, 24. Pops it back up into the air. Brodette's gonna do a similar thing. She runs here, pops it up to Bro. Oop, need to move the ball around. Pops it to Bro. Bro jumps up into the air, spikes it at Dylan. Dylan, you need to beat a 27.
On just straight dex?
Yep. If you're not trained in athletics.
Yeah, if it's either athletics or your straight decks.
There's always athletics attached to these rolls,
Well,
but you made... Yeah.
Well, I crit, but that's only a 23 with a crit, so...
He crit.
Crit.
He crit.
Crit.
That's
He
crit.
crit and he's only popping.
Did you really just crit just now?
Yeah, I did.
So-
And that's why I'm mad.
The weirdly aggressive one, the problematic bro, he pops up and just spikes it so hard at Dylan that you know that this first round's over. You watch that missile go down, Dylan dives, and you just see there's no way he could have gotten there, but you just see his fingertips flick it just enough. One of you's going to need to save it, but it is in the air.
It's the perfect set. I'm going to dash forward, and I'm going to jump off of Dylan's shoulders as he is diving down, and I'm going to fucking smash that shit down. Let's go.
Yes!
That is
so
also a nat 20.
Wow.
God!
That's my dude! That's my boy!
Okay.
Get dirked, bros!
I'm smashing it down onto 4 where Brodette is supposed to be. Let's go.
Give me an acrobatics check, just because it's dope, and give me your attack roll. I just want to describe your jump here.
Dylan, hears him coming and just sets himself solid on the ground to make sure that he gets a clean jump.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
so for acrobatic... No, you said athletics? Sorry.
It's going to be both. I just want to know how dope your jump looks.
Okay,
You're not going to fail if you fail acrobatics.
Okay, cool. It is a 10.
Okay, it's a simple just off Dylan's ass as he goes down to get the ball, and then you pop up into the air and spike it. The little dude's got more hops than they expected.
This is very Hanada.
Rogues ain't nothing to
You
fuck
rolled
with.
a nat 20 for the spike already. You said.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. What zone?
4, where Brodette should
The
be.
empty zone in the front.
Okay.
Oh.
So what's the total for your nat 20?
Okay, so plus 4.
Plus 4? So 24? Alright. So, Brodette is going to dive for it. She's going to lose her advantage. Dive for the ball. Trying to get underneath it. She rolls a 2. It's not enough. They see that she's not going to make it. Fucking Broheim dives for it too. That's a 23. It's still not going to make it. Fucking dude goes for it.
They're so fucked.
That's a 24. It's popped up in the air. Bro's gonna try to attack back, but he's got to move. He only rolls a 10. It's gonna be an easy return. It goes over the net. They do get it, but they are
Grambling.
all clustered in one zone.
Brodette just nat 20 a spike, and you still let me get blocked?
They all dove into the same zone for it, which means you guys can really fuck them up on this
They're
round.
all prone in one area. I'm sorry
Yeah,
they're not dead.
They're all prone. There's no way to save it.
Okay, well then fucking, since I'm a rogue, and on my fucking bonus action, I'm gonna dash back and get that
Well,
shit.
somebody has to pop it first.
Yeah, so Roy, you are gonna have to dive for it. In following rounds would be better about you telling me if you move back or whatever. But for now, you ended here, so you do have to dive back. Roy, expecting nothing to come back, doesn't expect that he needed to move back into position. So go ahead and give me a diving save. That's a dexterity athletics.
18 plus 4.
Yeah, they rolled a 10. It was a really weak ass surf back to your side. So who's gonna jump in there? And
Does anyone want to take this one?
We're both set on attack, so fuck it. Let's see if I can just fucking bounce that bitch back at him.
well, so if you move to get it, you will lose your bonus, which means it is.
I'll do it then. I'll pass it to you, Grimm.
Yeah.
That way you'll have advantage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, because me and Roy are currently the runners. It looks like, if you guys are on weapons.
So Grimm,
All right.
balls,
so
in,
I
balls
run
in your court.
Just to catch up. I take off in a run as after Roy sets it up, and we both go past each other. I pass it to Grimm and get set in my new spot as Roy gets set in his, and Grimm's gonna have the ball going towards him.
Fantastic. All right. So what do I roll? I mean, obviously I roll a d20, but what am I adding to this?
It's your dexterity is higher than your strength, right?
Yeah, by
You're
a
not
lot.
trained in athletics.
No.
Then just your dexterity.
Okay. And I have advantage because I'm attacking.
You do, and you're in your spot. So yeah.
How? Fucking how?
Dude, did you do the thing?
I did the thing twice. I literally.
Is it the vault?
Oh no.
Yes, I rolled a Mitch twice.
Oh no.
Got
Oh,
it.
you got 2 4s.
Uh-huh.
That's serviceable.
7.
Okay, hang on.
7 is what I do.
Spoilers to all of our listeners. I need to warn you because apparently this is a thing. In volleyball, your advantage, for some reason, has an unholy frequency of getting the exact same dice. When Jay and I were trialing this, I got double rolls almost half the time. So don't feel bad, Jeff.
Me too.
That's just how it goes.
Oh, fuck.
Something
Dude, I
about
rolled a 4
volleyball.
and I was
Says
like,
stand
good thing
under
I got
your feet.
advantage. And I rolled it. It bounced off my phone and it was another fucking 4. And I was like, holy shit.
Nice.
All right, so I stand it back
Done.
with an astounding
But-
7 at block 1.
Okay, block one,
But
all
they're
the
all
way in the
prone.
back corner. So, but they're all prone at the end of their round.
Yeah.
Wait, no. One person isn't.
Yeah,
One person.
yeah.
Oh, bro, top left one. Sorry.
I believe
can't see his name.
Brodette, because Brodette, I've also made the fast
Yeah,
mover
Brodette.
of the group. She's the one who can move like
Yeah.
Dylan. I gave one like Rogie boy. She's actually gonna make the dive. She's got to beat a what?
7?
A 7?
7. Yeah, she gotta be 7.
This
Okay,
is really
she
fucking
pops
me
it
up
up.
because I put the Haiku
She-
soundtrack on behind me.
She pops it up, but nobody else can stand up, and it lands back in the sand because these all guys get up just in time to not be there in time.
Yeah, they use their move to get up. And
As the ball lands in a thud,
Oh, sweeties, I'm proud of you. You finally dropped one of your balls.
Damn.
Give a tug.
all right. So as soon as the ball lands with a soft thud next to her head, the Vesperans over underneath their tarp just go woo, woo. Oh, fuck! God damn it!
Just,
Penguins of Madagascar, high fives, high fives.
yes, low
All
fives.
right. Okay.
Low five,
Fuck.
low five.
Well, I guess you figured it out. Good to go, guys. Nicely done.
Everyone's
Just-
all giving low
Just
fives.
because I
and
want to
still haven't
describe
jumped
it, just because I want to describe it, Grimm's like 7 was it came at him and he's still not quite sure how to do this, so he just like total windmill smacked it. That's why it wasn't that great. Just scat.
He's still learning.
Yeah, it
'Cause he's
wasn't.
not-
It just like windmill smacks. It doesn't even go very fast, but because it hit an empty square, they still couldn't get to it.
Yeah, and Grimm's not a trained hand-to-hand guy, so like punching doesn't even make a ton of sense to Grimm. To be fair,
Funny story on that note. One of the times that I was playing volleyball, because I've always been a spar and brawler guy, ball came at me and I wasn't ready, and I reflexed and punched it. Was not effective.
nice. If you
All right.
uppercut it, it's pretty effective.
I didn't. It was just a straight clock shot, and that ball went right where it wasn't supposed to.
So the bro dudes all stand up and dust sand off themselves. They're like, "Well, shit, man, you guys got game. All right, let's do this. Hey, spells on." And you see they all like give each other a high five, and holy energy just comes out of all 4 of them. And you see one of them is looking at you guys and just cast Bane on y'all.
What?
But you do get a save. Everybody needs to beat a 16 DC Charisma save or be Bane. You see that that another one turns and casts Bless on all of them. They huck the ball to you guys and they
hey.
say it's your serve. Make a DC 16 Charisma check. as Bane gets cast on you all.
This is everybody?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because of Granlin's aura of protection, everyone gets a +3.
Yep.
14 total.
With the +3?
What's that? With the +3.
You
yeah.
added Gremlins.
I rolled a no.
Oh, wow. Wait, what's your charisma?
What's your charisma
I
save?
definitely didn't add that. That's a +4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Okay, with the +3, I got a 22.
Damn.
With the +3, I got a 24.
Damn.
Yep.
And Granlin?
Sorry, boys and girls. That's gonna be a nat 20.
You're fucked.
Oh, sweeties, it's so cute when you try. It's gonna take more than that to climb this mountain.
After casting the spell, they huck the ball over the thing and say, your serve, and as Granlin says that, she just palms the ball in midair. Where do you guys want to start out? You guys can change your setup a little bit.
You good here, Roy? Do you want to change back to the back row and I'll take the front?
I can keep it for now. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like our positioning
we're
really
good.
matters all that much.
All right, who's serving?
How
Before you
heavy does this
start-
ball look?
It's a volleyball, bud. It's an inflated pig's bladder.
Okay, so it's like less than 5 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep, I was thinking that same thing. I was thinking that same spell that I have too, Grim.
Sick. Okie dokie.
So yeah, Grim, you want to serve?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'll serve.
Yeah, I figured. Alright.
Alright, can I serve with Mage Hand? I just want to dunk it. I just control the ball the whole way with Mage Hand.
Oh,
Well,
I thought
so
you-
the
I thought you
thing,
were
the thing about Mage Hand is it's
thinking about
not
a different
fast,
spell.
which means in theory they have a better chance of like hitting it. And I will say that if they strike the ball, it's going to be more than 5 pounds. It'll basically just snap the ball out of the hand.
Okay.
So you
well, then
would
I
be
could
rolling
instead.
I'll say that you can roll in opposed Arcana instead of Athletics to guide the ball.
I like that. I could also just hold telekinesis for the rest of the game, and then the ball is mine. Because
And he dribbles
I don't
it
think
on their
anybody
side.
can move 1,000 pounds worth of force, except for
hey,
maybe Granlin.
Is that what you want to do?
I think it is.
Okay.
I think the ball's mine for the rest of this game.
Okay.
Grim just puts the ball up and casts telekinesis on it, and it just starts raising.
It goes,
slowly
it
arcs
goes up
over the net.
and up and up, and Broheim's like, hey bud, like if you don't want to play, like you don't have to.
And then it rockets at the ground. And then it rockets at the ground after it's gone about 15 feet up into the air, right at fucking right at Bro.
Yeah, which zone, bro?
Bro, yeah.
Okay, so the ball goes to Bro, and Bro, he's just gonna move to intercept it. It's not going terribly fast. It's coming at a steady, like telekinetic pace. It's not catapult, you know. So he's just
Right.
like kind of like looking at it as it comes at him, like what the fuck. And so he dives to do it. So opposed Arcana,
And do I still get advantage?
yes.
Cool.
If Bro is blocking his own zone, he doesn't need to dive.
He's not gonna dive. He just moves to like put his arms to bump it.
You said dive.
Oh, did I?
That's
Yeah,
why,
sorry.
That's why I said that.
Okay, so it's only a 15. Why are
Okay.
you rolling so shitty?
He reaches his arms out like, all right, bud, and he's gonna bump it. And the moment he like bumps it, he meets tremendous resistance that he wasn't prepared for. It blasts through his arm, and Brodette dives for the ball, seeing that it's about to hit the ground. What'd you get again?
15.
15? Okay, so she rolls an 18. She is being driven into the sand by the force of this. You see, dude turns around. He's going to go ahead and roll a check. He looks at you, looks at the ball, turns, and casts Dispel Magic on you.
Fair enough.
Oh, that does exist.
Yeah. But there is a roll-off if it's over a certain level, and telekinesis is a 6th level spell.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I forgot that.
Yeah, he rolled in at 1. He looks at you, you shrug off the Dispel, maintain your focus, and drive her arms apart and into the sand with the ball.
Jesus.
There's one more Bro that can make an attempt, Jay. I don't know what the fuck you do,
I don't either.
but
Well, so here's the thing. Even if he gets it up, nobody has an action.
yeah.
Sounds
They're
like that's a point, my man.
That's the point. Everybody's like, all right, I see this is going to be harder than we thought.
Dylan walks over, look away, like knuckle bump, you know.
Low bones. That's what you call that
bones.
one.
Low bones.
You give him low bones.
Yeah. I forgot the word for it, but yeah, just low bones. Nod, walk away.
Granlin on the other side. Congratulations, boys! That's
All the
both balls
Vesperans
all at
going-
once!
The Vesperans to the back are going, "That's what you get, you bro dudes!"
And
Vesperans ain't nothing to fuck with, motherfucker.
Grimm hasn't broken concentration, so he just allows them to think they're controlling the ball.
The dude who cast Dispel Magic is staring at you with squinty eyes. The others don't seem to catch on to it.
It's like you unplugged their controllers and then pretended they were player 2.
in one of those games where the AI takes over when there's no player, right? It's...
Yeah.
Yep.
I love you, Jeff.
Hold on. Gotta see if I
What,
can...
you don't have an Archfey on your team? What do you mean?
Nah, man, but I do have faith. And he's like, hold on, dude, before you serve that, I just want to do something. And he casts a spell on it, and he's like, I just feel like that I should just make it safe, you know? And he holds the
bitch.
spell,
I
and he's
know.
like, get ready to serve. And the guy bumps it into the air, and in midair, as it goes into the air, he finishes its spell, and it starts to glow with the green light as it sails over into Jeff's corner. Or into Grimm's corner.
That's cool. I don't have to touch it. He didn't dispel my telekinesis.
Go ahead.
Cool.
So
yeah,
you-
I won't touch it. I catch it with telekinesis.
It doesn't do anything as you try to assert your mental power on it.
As I
It
noticed,
seems to
as I
be
noticed this is
immune.
happening, I would like to cast Enemies Abound on that guy.
Okay, somebody does need to get the ball, but what's the save for Enemies Abound, and what does it do?
Enemies Abound. You reach into the mind of one creature you can see and force it to make an intelligence saving throw. A creature automatically succeeds if it is immune to being frightened.
What's your save?
18.
Shit. Okay. I am gonna make somebody have to roll to save this ball as they fight. Who's gonna do that?
18.
I'll say
gotta
I
be
rolled
you,
an
Dylan.
18.
Okay.
I may not have seen, or I may not have been able to stop it with my telekinesis, but it's still coming at me. I just
All
rolled
right.
an 18.
You try to hit it, and you find that you just can't bring yourself to hit this ball because it has Sanctuary canceled on it. However, Roy hits him with that. Does that make him lose concentration if he fails?
I would
Yes.
imagine. On a failed save, the target loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends.
All right, so you see Grimm kind of like weirdly hesitate. It looks like he's just gonna let the ball hit at his feet, but you see that the green light winks out at the last minute, and one of you guys can act.
Grandland's coming towards you, and Dylan's gonna take off and run to.
Technically,
Save it.
if you get it back up in the air, Grimm can still hit it or touch it.
Yeah, you can pass
okay.
it.
Oh wait, the spell's gone.
Apparently, the light went out.
Oh, catapult.
You have to. Well, you have to touch it, right?
No, I don't believe so.
What?
Choose one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range that isn't being worn or carried.
What's the range?
60 feet.
Holy shit! I didn't know that about catapult.
Yeah, we don't use it to its full advantage all the time,
Gotcha.
honestly.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to pop it up for him, though, so he can fire it over the net without firing it out of bounds.
Yeah, you
Oh,
could
that's-
just fire it straight up.
That's true. I shouldn't do that then. I'll just pop it up and save that for later.
Okay.
That is
roll-
an option, just firing it straight at the sky. That's
roll-
that's something you
roll
can
your
do.
check, Dylan.
That's a 15 dex to save it.
Okay, you pop it up into the air. Roy, anybody can touch it. The only person to touch it so far has been Dylan.
So they broke my concentration on my telekinesis then, huh?
No,
Or something.
no, he cast Sanctuary, which means it couldn't be the target of a spell effect or an attack. But
So I
now
still
that is
have-
also gone. You have telekinesis is just like a frame of mind, right?
Basically. Yeah.
As long as you concentrate on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just fucking I technically couldn't take an action. I haven't touched it yet. I
Yeah.
haven't even interacted with it. So
Okay.
I just send it back with telekinesis.
Okay.
I don't even move. I just like put this I just like point at it and then here we go again. Come on now. Why? Why are you fucking me up so bad?
So you're rolling
You know
Arcana,
what?
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna what's the things I can do? Give me a hold on a sec.
As you start sending it over the net, as it crosses over, go ahead and roll your check.
I already rolled 2 of them and they were garbage. I think the highest one was 5. So I'm gonna just bend luck today.
Okay.
That one was better. It's a 20.
All right, roll wild magic.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
What zone did you are you trying to put it in?
Let's put it in Bro's zone.
Okay.
Bro's the guy that I did the mind magic to, right?
Yes.
Interesting.
Perfect.
The ball is my enemy.
What did you roll, Jeff?
I don't. Do you have the table up?
Yeah, I've got it.
It's a D20 roll.
It's a
It'll
D100.
be 100.
It's percentage. Okay. That was. I haven't rolled yet because I didn't. I don't know the fucking table.
Yeah, no, I got it.
76. Ooh. Like soldier.
Hell yeah. You radiate a chilling mist in a 30-foot radius for the next minute. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of you is incapacitated until the end of the next turn.
Oh no. Okay.
How big a radius am I doing that?
A minute.
No, how big of a radius?
30.
30 feet.
Avil, who's just off the side of the field, goes, Roy,
But,
Grimm looks really cool right now.
okay.
Grimm looks over at Avil and winks.
Don't let it go to your head. So as the ball gets spiked over to Bro, who is still dealing with enemies abound, does he get a new save?
So enemies abound, what it does is that on a failed save, the target loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends. Each time the target takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success. Whenever the affected creature chooses another creature as a target, it must choose the target at random from among the creatures it can see within range of the attack, spell, or other ability it's using. If an enemy provokes an opportunity attack from the affected creature, the creature must make that attack, if it's able to. So what I did is that he just thinks everyone's a bad guy. So
I added some more rolls. As the ball sails over, with Grimm kind of leading the charge, mist comes out of Grimm. The ball is sailing over telekinetically to get dunked again. Bro, as the ball is coming at him, does not care about the ball. His friends are running at him like, dude, get your head in the game! And he just full-on cold-cocks the first guy who tries to go for the ball. He rolls a nat 20 and punches him in the face.
Jesus.
But while he's fighting the other one dives in and tries to pop the ball up into the air. Before that can happen, dude, who's had his eye on Grimm this whole time, is going to cast...
When do I get to do things, Jay? Because you keep finishing up the rules and then immediately cutting to the other team.
What are you trying to do?
Bane.
Oh, because you didn't do anything?
Yeah, I keep not getting to do anything. We keep recutting and then skipping over me.
Yeah, this is why the initiative matters, because if you don't hit the ball, I don't think to think of you. So, yeah, go ahead and you can add that. It's simple enough. It's, what's your save?
They have a, save 16.
Char save 16.
Pick a number between 1 and 4, because only one of these guys succeeded.
4's my number.
Okay. Brodette is not baned. We're just going to go ahead and get her a little hearty thing on her.
Ah, fitting.
However, they are blessed. So can I just balance those out?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
They're the same, right?
Yeah, they are the same. They essentially would cancel each other out. Though it would be funny to watch you roll 2 sets of D4.
I really don't want to add that kind of math. Bro dude, though, as the ball is coming under your control, he points at you and he utters a word. And he's like, bro, just get the fuck out of here, man. And I need you to roll a charisma save again.
Who is this?
+3.
This is Grimm. Grimm is the problem child right now. With his spells, it's really a pain in the ass.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20?
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn it. You watch Grimm, for the briefest moment, flicker back into Faye and back in, and he's just shit, and just you just see fucking dude going, God damn it!
Yeah, charisma saves are my fucking jam. Maybe don't make me do those. But
they're my
I
jam
have a
too,
+13
dude!
Currently. Grimm just looks over at him, and he does a slow head shake like, no, buddy. That's not happening here.
Not in my Arby's.
Yeah.
I don't know how to stop telekinesis. Telekinesis sucks.
Dispel.
I did
Yeah, he
that
tried
once.
that.
I can just do it again.
You can just do it again.
Yeah.
Bro dude gets a save. I mean, you guys score. Because I can't. None of them
3.
can do it now.
That's 3, yeah.
No, it's 2. That's 3, right?
Yeah.
It hits the ground, and they're like, I fucking hate wizards, dude. I hate them. You know what I mean? Like, they suck. Like, they kill the wise. I know, man. Like, they're just... I don't know why they like get
I'm a
involved in sports.
sorcerer
They don't
and
even
I'm a
like
wizard.
sports. What the fuck are they doing here? This sucks.
Get off my beach.
Sorcerer, you fucking plebeians.
Did they kick sand? It's a good game, I guess. Fucking just bone dudes.
Bye.
I'll be honest.
Hey, does kicking sand make an attack? Is that an attack?
Stop.
Would you consider that an attack?
I'm gonna bounce this fucking telekinetic ball off each one of their foreheads as quickly as I possibly can.
They all cast Banish on Grimm.
Hey, I'll make all of those saves right
Hang
now,
on,
bro.
hang on.
Hold on.
So
25.
as they kick
Oh,
sand
God,
at Granlin,
that's
Granlin is going
30
to
something.
interpose her defensive flare, and they may all be blind.
I totally made all of those saves. They're all charisma saves. I made every single one of them. Nobody banished me.
This is bullshit.
and then I flip them off. Or the medieval version of flipping them off, I give them the two.
The English too.
The old English too.
See, I would have been fine losing or winning. I'm happy we won, but losing also carried a great prize.
When they kick sand at Granlin, she responds by going, "Oh dearie, don't be upset. Let me give you something nice to leave on." And she bends over and she, does the anime clamp her breasts together thing, and pulls down her top while casting radiant flare, and they are all blind.
Yes.
Wow.
They blindly stumble down the beach away from you guys, cursing and talking about how
I
someday
just
they're
hit
gonna
them
win a
with the
ship.
ball in the head as many times as I can before they get out of range. Dun, 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 dun,
Anime style running away, waving their arms in the air blindly.
Dylan grabs his hat.
We're blasting off again!
Exactly.
Dylan grabs his hat, puts it back on, walks over to Sandra, and just sits next to her. Happy as a clam.
Grimm calls the ball back to him, and he goes, "Now I understand your obsession with the cannonball," as he looks over at sleeping
Bruce.
Bruce.
Yes.
And then he just walks over and he sits next to Bruce. And he just kind of plays with the ball a little.
Not in public, bro.
That's how Dirk does it. Just sit down, chill, play with your balls.
You spent 5 minutes with him, and now you're already acting like one, playing with your balls.
Yeah.
I look over at Granlin and I go, "You must enjoy the spoils, Granlin. Enjoy them." And he pops it up gently to her.
Hey, hold on.
Yes.
Granlin was still in attack mode because volleyball has happened today. That's gonna be 28 to tag one of the Dirks in the back of the head with the ball.
He's unconscious.
When the people turn around to see like what the fuck just happened, she does the like flirty oops and goes frolicking back into the water.
Congratulations on bringing the fact that she's based on Mrs. Doubtfire full circle. Sorry, boys, it was a run by thinking.
Oh, that's amazing. But yeah, Dylan just happily sits next to Sandra on a towel. He's happy boy now.
You seem
Bruce
chipper.
Bruce is asleep fishing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his rod is in the water, or his lure. His rod is in the sand next to him. He's asleep under his little awning with a half a drink in his hand, and the lure is in the water.
Yeah, you see Roy sneak off into the water, and he's kind of staring at Bruce and kind of laughing to himself as he goes. And you just see him dip under the water, and you don't see him come back up.
You seem chipper. Do you think he's gonna be okay, Dylan?
Yeah, I think I know what he's about to do.
So Roy's under the water, and he's swimming around, and he casts Polymorph.
Oh, God.
And there is now a tug on Bruce's fishing line. A very violent tug.
All right, Bruce is gonna roll.
Dylan.
Roll for unconscious. That's and I don't get to roll dice because Bruce is unconscious.
Unconscious in this situation is exactly what you want it to be. Did Bruce set himself up to feel the tug of a line
Yeah,
while
because
sleeping?
that would just wake him
Because
up.
that's what you would do.
No, he fucked that up. But anyone could wake Bruce up as his pull starts to pull out of the sand.
Hey, Bruce, there's something on your line.
No.
Now it's a
no.
team troll, and team trolls are even better.
Dylan, I need you to Dylan she whispers into Dylan's ear so Bruce can hear. Dylan, well, he's catching that fish. I need you to get his boot knife out of his boot because Roy does not know what comes next.
Dylan
Apparently,
Dylan's already holding a boot knife. I was ready once he went in the ocean.
Roll sleight of hand, you son of a bitch.
Okay, does a 31 suit your needs?
Yeah, probably. I don't know what his perception is.
Doesn't matter. Bruce was asleep.
So
Dylan,
Roy,
you take the boot knife out of the top of Bruce's boot.
Roy,
Cool.
kind of fish are you?
Good to know.
and what do you roll as an opposed athletics against Bruce right now?
That's gonna be a 26 for strength or athletics. It's the same.
Roy?
What were you asking from me?
Well, he's rolling in athletics to reel you in. You need to know what your new stats are, so
yeah,
you
I
can
think
roll
I found him.
opposed.
I found him.
Yeah.
Opposed strength?
Bruce is gonna pull in on 28.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because I want him to catch me. But so just ripped out of the water is a horrifying looking eel type creature. I saw a picture of one of these things in that cool fairy tale book that you gave me, and I thought it would be horrifying to turn into. It's an aboleth.
Oh no! That's
not
in
in
game,
the
by the way.
fairy tale book.
Dylan just goes, oh,
Flying out of the water is a gigantic fucking aboleth. It's a challenge rating 10.
Okay.
oh no, Sandra.
I don't think you can change into that, but I don't care.
It doesn't matter because it's a
You,
beach episode.
That's terrifying.
Beach episode.
It full on floats out of the water because they fly. They don't just swim; they can float in the air. So you yank it out of the water, and then rather than like dive back in the water like a normal fish, this whiskered catfish-looking fucking thing floats there like some sort of elder catfish god in front of Bruce.
Yeah, I would like to come flying toward him, and as
You
soon
again.
again.
Again?
Again?
And
Again.
Get the fuck off our beach!
And I come flying out of the water on this line, and I'm heading directly for Bruce. And then, as I am about to get extremely close, and it looks like I am about to flatten the man.
Enlarged person.
You enlarged person to yourself?
Yes.
Yes. You were gonna flatten him, so he enlarged.
He's ready.
Okay. As that happens, I polymorph back into Roy. And I assume, just caught by an extremely large Bruce.
Okay, I just want to take over for Jay here for a second. All right, I'm gonna need Mitch to make an intelligence saving throw to recognize that that's not an aboleth anymore. And
Bruce
not-
was already swinging. Roll a dodge on the way down.
Roll a what?
Because it's cute that you
Roll
thought
a
you needed
dodge
to
on the
put
way
a
down because
save
Bruce
on
was
that.
swinging at you. And then Bruce is going to try to catch Roy, but Bruce is not good at this.
again? Dylan's still stuck. Dylan's still on repeat over here.
I got a 10. I don't know what I add to
Okay.
that. Is that Dex?
I don't know.
Is this a saving throw? What am I rolling for dodge?
I don't know.
Dex.
Yeah.
Acrobatics?
I don't know
would
what
say
this is.
acrobatics or dex? I don't know.
I'll allow an acrobatics.
All
right.
out acrobatics.
All right, Jeff.
All right. This is
Hey, I said I was taking over for a bit.
That's a 19, 10 plus 9.
All right.
Barely. Bruce whiffs right through where you were moments ago. And Bruce goes, oh, hell. And
All right, DC 15
now-
to catch him. Go.
now he's going to try to catch him.
All right, roll it.
Wow, that's an 18, boys.
All right, you catch him.
Wow.
Good work.
He caught him.
You are now
right,
holding
Jay, check back
a soggy Roy who just went in a full kit, as far as last I heard. Or did you get undressed?
I am only shirtless.
Oh, okay.
Everything else is off. Boots are gone.
Giant Bruce, tiny
What is
Roy.
it? My pant legs are rolled up.
He's full on halfling at a party right now.
Yeah. Take
Giant
a walk
Bruce,
at a party.
tiny
Yeah,
Roy.
goggles on the head, cloak on. It doesn't make any sense, but it's a look.
Roy, you can swim, right?
Yes.
Bruce skips him
Like a rock?
like a rock.
Okay.
Sandra, did he say again?
Dylan, I have no idea what.
That's a 30.
I got nothing for
That's
you,
a
man.
30 on that attack roll to skip my boy. Or a 30 on my, that's a 30 on my athletics to skip my boy.
You what?
As you do that, as you skip me across the water, I am going to polymorph again into a turtle so I can go further.
Nice.
Yes!
So I can literally skip across the water and go as far as possible.
He just turns into a fucking sea turtle. Massive.
God.
And that's a series wrap on Roy.
That's,
He will never.
that's an
just go
overlap on Roy.
just skipping off into the sunset.
Roy will be back next campaign. It's just gonna take that long.
Yep. As Roy skips out into the sunset, Sandra's sitting next to Dylan, and she's like, I told you, the sunsets are very beautiful.
Wow, he's still going. Look at that.
Um,
How many skips is this so far?
Dylan pulls out a
at
boat
least
out of his bag
32.
and holding. I'll go get him.
My eyesight's bad. I can't see anymore.
You see
I
see
assume
that
he's
it's still
going.
skipping, and Tigawog is dragging something up the beach. No, this is a perfect time to test my new thing. I call it
God.
a water goer.
It's a boat.
It's a jet ski.
That's just the boat, Tig. That's just the boat, Tig.
In Torchlit tradition, I kick Tigawog off of it and I drive away.
Oh no, it hasn't been test run. It explodes. End of story.
Dylan's second car explosion.
That's a series wrap on Dylan. It was great to have him around, but you know, it was
Damn,
time.
Jay,
And that is
you're
a
gonna
Torchlit
kill
Tavern Beach
Bruce's
episode.
real daughter in a car accident, then kill Bruce's adopted stepson in a car
Yeah, I mean,
a vehicular accident?
First of all, it's a boating accident. So I did binge as many of the beach episodes as I could find for free. And I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
say that there's two types. There's gratuitous TNA, which is just
Yeah.
gross in every way, and then there's the other
Yeah.
ones, which are like
'Cause they're all
horribly dark. Like the one I watched
Yeah.
that ended with a dude getting hit by a boat and dying.
Was it another?
Yes.
Was it another?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds
Yep.
Yeah, that's a horror show, which is hilarious that it had a beach episode, but yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it was pretty
right?
obvious it was a
That
horror
one was
show
weird.
because I kept repeatedly seeing them setting up the they're about to die moment and then skipping over it.
Yeah.
Also,
Very
the
good.
thing that you sent me
No,
described
another
it as
spent
Final
a whole
Destination, the anime.
episode-
So,
Yeah.
Just fucking swerving you on the about to die. Like, don't get me wrong, another did that anyway, right? If you watched the other episodes, they did that a lot. But the beach episode had the most swerves on,
Yeah.
like, oh, this person's about to die, I think, than any of the
well,
other
they
episodes.
because they were
So
really
if you
trying to
watch the
lure you
beach
into the.
episode-
Nah, bro, it's just a beach episode. Calm
or
down.
any
Right until the
another
very end.
episode.
Should we clap out? Is that really?
Yeah,
it?
let's clap.
Okay. Hey, Tavern Goers. Thank you again for joining us for another adventure on Torchlit Tavern. Hopefully you've been listening to us up to our finale, but if not, you can find a summary of the story so far after episode 101. If you're looking for other ways to listen to us, you can find us on any podcasting service. Don't forget to rate, like, and review. It helps so much. We have no designs on any vast empire, but the more you help, the more we can share our small, silly story with others. If you wish to reach out to us, you can contact us directly at torchlittavern@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter. Jeff can be found at big_J_the_badman. Randall can be found at Argo Omega. Mitch can be found at Bane Armory. Ryan can be found at Ryan SCB Santos. And I am at Agent Beige. Our theme song was written and originally performed by Mason Santos. Sound effects used are from freesound.org with additional ambience from Sirenscape. Additional music used in this episode was from Incompetech.com, used under the Creative Commons license, Attribution 4.0.
The songs used were Casa Bossa Nova and The Curtain Rises by Kevin MacLeod. Additional music and effects are also brought to you by Epidemic Sound. Check out our referral link to their website in the episode description.
This episode was edited by Ryan Santos and Jameson Oxford. Thanks again for listening, and don't forget,
Heroes is boring.